Srimate Namaha, Sri Rama Raksha Sarva Jagataksha. Before getting into the topic, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you motivate us on bringing out this sacred content to you all. I'm offering a paid consultation or guidance service. If you want to avail it, you can mail me at vibehighrights@gmail.com. I have been continuously receiving to talk about one movie, which is a Telugu movie, which is called as Arundhati. So since 1 week, I was just resisting because this movie is little bit, more towards a sensitive side. So that's the reason why I did not want to talk about it. But then continuously I was receiving like since 1 week to talk about this movie. Here I am finally talking about this movie. So whenever I talk about some movie, it is not just movie. If from that movie you will get a lot of information and also the divine codes which you need and which is necessary for you to either heal or activate or to understand yourself. So this is so any movies which I am talking about on my channel are not just like movies. They're also your DNA activations. They're also something which are helping you heal, or they're also something which is giving you the wisdom to know more about yourself. So that's the reason why I have made so many videos on movies now. So if you did miss any of the movies, go listen to them instead of engaging in some 3D stuffs, or instead of watching some 3D movies. If you at least watch these, if you shift your consciousness and if you shift your focus to watching these kind of movies, it will help and benefit you in healing and moving forward in your ascension journey. If you need any kind of a guidance or any queries, if you want to ask me through email, which will be a paid consultation, you can contact me. My email id is vibharat@gmail.com. So here Arundhati movie, this movie itself is this movie is connected with the, firstly I'll tell what all are the things which are connected with this movie. So one thing which is connected with this movie is 8D Stargate. So I've made videos, a series of videos on each DNA strand. So on each DNA strand I have mentioned what is the story associated with that DNA strand. So if you want to have a complete picture of the DNA strands, or the dimensions or the chakras which you are activating, so each chakra is consisting of one DNA strand. For example, if you are activating the first chakra, so first chakra is connected to the dimension 1 and DNA 1. Likewise all the DNA strands and what all you have, it is connected. If you want to have more understanding of it, you can listen to my 15-dimensional time matrix video. On that I've clearly explained how what all dimensions and all are containing in one universe. Okay, so that is a very important video. That is the basics. It's like a basic video of everything, all the things which I'm talking about. So that is a must watch video. So if you did not just if you did not yet watch listen or watch that video, just go and go back and listen to that one first, because that will help you understand a lot of videos of mine. Okay, so now here I made a series of videos on the DNA strand. So every DNA strand is connected with one story. So when I was activating my own DNA strands, I have understood these stories. I have try to release or integrate or activate whatever which need to be released or integrated or activated. So I have done, and every DNA strand is associated with one story. What all I have understood from, or what all I have was going through, or what all I received during the activation of those DNA strands, I have made those similar. I've shared those similar stories with those DNA strands, and I've associated with those DNA strands. I've made the videos. Okay, so if you did miss on the series of videos on DNA strands, go listen to that, because that will help you in understanding the story. Because when you understand the story, you will be able to heal what you need to heal, and also release what you need to release, and also activate what you need to activate. So that is a must. And in that series of the DNA strands, I told you that DNA 8 Orion Stargate is connected with the Arundhati movie. So I did not talk about the Arundhati movie completely. I did not make a review of that. Like always, I always decode certain movies and share with you guys, so that you understand those movies betterly. Okay, so now this DNA strand 8 is associated with the Arundhati movie, and it is also connected with the Orion Stargate. So now this Stargate is very important, because it is not just a Stargate, it is also a metagalactic core. So this metagalactic core is in itself is connected with the all other chakras or all other things in your body, and also all other dimensions. It is like a gate, which is a, for example, if you have some circles, okay, you have 15 circles, and in between that there is one small circle, and the center of the circle, from the center of the circle you can go anywhere. So that center of the circle is that metagalactic core, which is the Orion Stargate. So that is how important it is, and it is very very important Stargate. But also I have seen in my when I was going through or understanding going through the activations of my starseed awakening. So when I was awakening to the fact that I am a starseed, I have seen, like, I obviously, whenever you go through some kind of a awakening. So, for example, if you have Kundalini awakened, or if you know that you are a twin flame, then you obviously you will start to research about it, or you will start to know about it, or did it happen to anybody else in the world, or it's just you? So, like, you have curiosity to know about, is there any similarity, or are there any similar people who are also going through these kind of stuff? So, I also, when I was going through my starseed awakening, I obviously source about, are there any star seeds in the world, or is it just me who is there and who is waking up to the fact, or am I going like a mad, or is it really some kind of a star seed thing, is a real thing or real stuff where people go through this kind of awakening? I wanted to know about that. So when I wanted to know about that, I came across so many other stuffs where I came to know that, yeah, I'm a star seed who is connected with the Lyra and Andromeda. I resonate more with the Lyran, Lyran star system, and also the Andromedan star system. So mostly I'm a Andromedan star set, but also I have like a natural calling for the lions and the lions and like that. So there are some lions who were also when the galactic war happened, most of the lions, they moved into the Andromeda, and because of the friendship with the lions, maybe I don't know what it is, but then I'm a Andromedan star seed. So that's the thing which I came to know about. So I also came to know about the different star systems. I thought that, okay, what is this whole star seed concept, and let me understand about it more, like that I thought. So I came across various people or various channels or everything when I was awakening to my own star seed fact. I came across all the other star seeds in the world. Maybe they are connecting with me just like that on the social media, or maybe some YouTube channel of star seeds. Everything related to star seeds, or all the beings who are holding the star seed consciousness, were coming into my life on either online or offline. So it was happening to me like that. So when this all things were happening, I came to know about the Orion star system also, and Pleiadian star system, Sirian star system. There are so many Arcturus star system. There are so many star systems, and every star system is very like different. Like each star system is unique on its own. So when I came across when I came to know about the Orion star system, so there is most of the things about the Orion star system, there is like so much of negativity, or negative talks are there about the Orion star system. So if somebody, maybe if some people, they are from the Orion star system, and they know for the fact that they are from the Orion star system, but then because of that hype about the star systems and the spiritual community, have, because of the word of mouth or something like that, the spiritual community have talked about the Orion star system in a very negative way, that even if the people who are from the Orion star system, they hesitated to talk about the fact that they are from the Orion star system, and they disconnect themselves from the Orion star system. So that's the thing which I have noticed when I was understanding all the things about the star seeds and all this stuff. So I did not understand why these people are behaving like that. All the star systems are there within your body only. So you are a multi-dimensional soul. So all the star systems are there within your body only. So if they are ignoring the Orion star system, it means that they are ignoring the eighth dimension also. So yeah, maybe some negativity or negative things or all these things are there, but still it's a part of a multi-dimensional soul anatomy. So you can't just bypass this fact, and you can't just say, oh, this is good, this is bad, oh, this is that. You have to be in that oneness and see everything from that oneness point of view. Only then you will be able to finish your ascension journey. So even though I don't know if you are from Orion star system or not, if you keep all those things aside also, but then this star system is also important in your own multidimensional solar anatomy, because it is connected with the eighth dimension and the eighth chakra. So if you don't understand the fact about the Orion star system and the things about the Orion star system, how you will be able to integrate your multidimensional soul anatomy? It's very important, right? So, and also people have made this thing about the star systems so much that they have started labeling. Oh, this star system is good, this star system is bad, this is some negative star system, this is the star system of the dark beings, like that. So there is, I saw some, mostly I saw there is some kind of a division which is happening in the spiritual community based on the star systems and the talks which they have done. I did not like it because yeah, there may be some negativity or negative, so whatever blah 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 is associated with those star system, but also there are some souls who are from that place, or maybe there are some souls who are from the Orion, and they, instead of they knowing themselves, instead of they connecting with their star system and knowing themselves, or trying to heal themselves, what, because of all these talks in the spiritual community, what they will do is they will bypass the fact that they are from the Orion star system, and they will not do the work which they have to do, or they will not be able to heal themselves, or they will not be able to analyze or realize the mistakes and correct the mistakes, or they will not be able to integrate their star system or lineage or origins or whatever it is. So even if I don't take it like I'm saying somebody who is from Orion system as a negative or negative being or something like that. I'm just explaining with an example, right? I'm just trying to explain it with an example. So just take it as an example. So if suppose there is some asura, okay, there is some asura, let's say some asura is coming from the Orion star system, but then he doesn't have some asuri qualities. He doesn't have, asura means a negative being, okay? So he doesn't have any kind of asuri qualities within him. So now in this version of him, in this human version of him, whatever which has happened in that star system, all these things is past, okay? It's past, it's all done and dusted already. But then because he's from that asura lineage, you cannot blame or you cannot bully someone just because they are from the asura lineage. Even some asurs, even though they are from the asura lineage, they are still they have the capacity to make a choice. If they want to be good, they will be good. There are so many examples in the history like that most of the people who are born in the asura lineage, but still they choose to be on the good side, or they choose to be on the divine side. So and also the divine will also help them, divine will also give them another chance. So think it in that way, that for example, there is Sachi Devi, who is from the Asura lineage, but still she is married to the Indra, who is the god of the god. He's the and he's very he is the king of all the gods, right? So because Sachi Devi is from the Asura lineage, doesn't mean that she is she should be boycotted or something like that. Every being, every organism, all the beings are the divine childs only. So if you look at it from the oneness point of view, so everybody should get a chance. So even if somebody is from the Orion star system, so they have to understand what all has happened in the Orion star system, and they have to heal, and what all they have to heal from the Orion star system. And people, what all people talk about in the spiritual community, I think it was some 4 years or 5 years back which I have where I heard about all these things, but I don't know now what is the condition, because I've already understood and I've gone through all those awakening and all these things. So I have done understand with that thing. So now I don't know what is the situation, but then irrespective of what others are saying, just identify. You don't have to tell anyone, but identify within yourself that from which star system you belong to, and what work you have to do, and what all healing you have to do, and what all you have to integrate, and what all choices, what kind of a choice you're making. That is more important, what kind of a choice you're making in doing what you're doing right now. That's what is more important, right? So this is about the Orion star system. And also there is one story where some kind of a masculine energy who is from the Orion, he is like a very lusty, and he wanted to there is some story in the western side. So if you know anything more about, or if you want to add anything, you're free, feel free to add in the comment section below. So this lusty masculine energy, he wants to kidnap the stars, the feminine energies of Pleiades, and that's what he have done. That is the story behind the Orion star system, which we have heard in the it is on more towards the western side. All these stories are said, right? So if you know more about it, you can understand more about that thing. Okay. So next is not only this, these Ramayana is also associated with the Orion star system, because there is a deer in the Ramayana story who is a Maya deer, who is a golden deer, who actually manipulated goddess Sita, and she wanted the deer, and Rama went to find out that deer, and that deer is a demon. So he's a deer race, a negative deer race basically, who tricked Rama so that Rama can be behind him, and where Sita will be alone, and then Ravana can come and kidnap Sita. So all these things happen in the Ramayana story. So in the Ramayana story, the deer who is a Maya deer, Maya Hiran, he is from the Orion Stargate and the Orion star system. So these negative deer races who are they have like a lusty side, and they are like a very animalistic, and like all the, all the negative villains who how they are in the Ramayana story, right? So all these, there are so many different types of villains who are there in the Ramayana story. I'll not talk about Ravana is also some different villain, so I'm not going to talk about all those things. But then this Hiran who is there, the Maya Hiran, he's like a very lusty guy, and he is like a negative qualities, all the lust and all those things, and he manipulated Rama, and he tricked Rama so that Rama can be behind him. So this negative deer race, negative being, deer being, is from the Orion star system, and so this negative deer being is like a villain in the Arundhati story. So when I saw this movie, got a lot of downloads, and where this villain, who Sonu Sood, actually is a very nice guy in the real life, but then he's just actor. He was playing the character of that villain, he is like a literally like a doing the character of that negative deer being. Okay, that negative deer being who is from the Orion Stargate. So this is what this is how it is all connected. So this story is also like connected with the Ramayana and all those things, and like I told you how it is connected. And also I made one video about the goddess Sita, where I told you clearly about the two different things, two different types of deers. So one deer is a negative deer, another deer is a very nice deer, which is where goddess Sita used to take care of. She likes deers, and how deer is connected with the heart chakra and all those things. So you can listen to that video also, it will give you more clarity. So because we have already talked about the Orion and all these things, let's now just get into the movie part of the thing, and here I'll explain everything. And in this, they have so we have so many points to discuss about. So I'll discuss everything when you finish listening to this video. Then again you go watch the movie, so that will be like a visual representation of whatever I'm talking here. So you will be able to pick up more downloads about what all you need to do, okay, with respect to your own ascension journey. So you have to watch the movie. After that, if you want to add anything, you can add in the comment section below after you watch the movie. So here Arundhati. So Arundhati here means Arundhati. There is a goddess Arundhati who is also there, who has become a nakshatra. So they are like seven sisters of Pleiades, and these seven sisters of Pleiades are married to the seven rishis. Okay, so Arundhati is wife of the one of the rishi, and later in the history Arundhati become the Arundhati nakshatra. So whenever somebody gets married, I don't know if it's there in your culture or not, but then whenever somebody gets married, after the marriage they will be shown Arundhati nakshatra, so that they can be in a harmonious union forever. So that's the meaning of that's the connection with the god, the Rishika Arundhati also. So she is Rishi Patni, so that's the reason why I'm saying Rishika. So Arundhati means, Arun means sun. Okay, the one who is like a sun like Aruna means the red color Aruna, the morning star, the morning sun, or the sun star who is like who is rises in the morning, the sun which rises in the morning, or a star which is very bright like that of a sun. So this is like a morning sun. This name meaning is like a morning sun, so Suryodaya kind of a thing. Okay, so during the Suryodaya you wake up, right? You wake up in your ascension journey. So when Arundhati energy enters your life, you wake up from the fact, you wake up to the truths, you wake up to your awakening. So that is the meaning of the Arundhati. And here I have forgot to tell you one more important thing. So when all the things were happening, Orion and all these things and all the story I've told you before, right? So divine Rishi-Reisha, they have intervened, because whenever there's a lot of damage happens, so divine Rishi-Reisha have intervened to in this entire Orion story, and because they have to repair the things which is connected with the Orion star system, or the DNA template of the Orion star system. So that's the reason why divine Rishi-Reisha, they have taken charge of the triple masculine gods. They are triple masculine gods who are divine gods who have taken charge and who have taken the responsibility of healing this Orion star system. Okay, so for healing this Orion star system, they have done a lot of work. So now the Arundhati, who is the heroine, the main actress in the story, she is the divine RIshi-Reisha, who is intervening and who is being born and who is trying to fix the things which are being damaged by whatever which is happening. Okay, you can watch the movie for more understanding. So now she is born in the Chandramana Bahula Panchami. Okay, Chandamana Bahula Panchami. So now Panchami Tithi is very important, which is connected with the goddess Lakshmi's energy. Okay, Panchami is where goddess Padmavati is also born on Panchami. There's a lot of description where it is also connected with the goddess Varahi. Panchami Tithi is also connected with the goddess Varahi. When I'll explain about goddess Varahi and all, I'll tell you more details about that. Let me know in the comment section below if you want me to talk about goddess Varahi. I'll tell you. Okay, so Panchami Tithi is connected with the Lakshmi's energy. So now Mrigashira Nakshatra means that same deer nakshatra. So the nakshatra is also in the deer shape. Okay, and Meena Lagnam means Pisces, fish thing. Okay, so Meena Lagnam. So this is the they will also describe the these things in the when Arundhati was born. So why I'm saying about this, all it means, so every tithi and every nakshatra also have its specific like importance. So I told you, right, Panchami is connected with the goddess Lakshmi. So those of you who need this kind of information, maybe it will be helpful for them. So that's the reason why I also mention these kind of things in my videos. So those of you who are connected with this kind of lagnam or the tithi or nakshatra, then I think you should definitely watch this movie. Maybe somewhere or the other it will be helpful for you. So that's the reason why also I will because most of the divine feminines, whenever they are born, they are not just born like that. They are specifically born on certain tithis and certain dates and certain nakshatras. That's the reason why they are divine feminines, right? So that's the reason why I also mention the things which are connected. Maybe it will be helpful for somebody else, right? So now the Arundhati is born again. So there will be a prophecy that Arundhati will be born again in the next generation, the alternate generation. Okay, she will be now. So the king, there used to be one king kind of a being, king in a kingdom, and he has two daughters. One is Bhargavi and the next is Arundhati. Bhargavi is a bigger one and the Arundhati is a small child girl. Okay, she's the Bhargavi and Arundhati, both of them have a different age gap. Okay, I mean a long age gap. Bhargavi is in the she's already married and Arundhati is still a girl who is in a school age kind of. Okay, so then the Arundhati is she wants to learn dance, so she goes in her own kingdom only. They also have a dance teacher, and she will learn the dance from the dance teacher, and in that there is a different kind of a dance which is specifically that dance, you specifically see that dance is done with the help of a two cloth kind of a thing, and that cloth will be falling on that cloth when they move the cloth, and that cloth will be hitting a drum. So that's how the sound will form. So this specific dance is particularly performed in China. Okay, this specific dance is particularly performed in China. So this is like actual fact, the way they have shown that kind of a dance. I don't know how the director have made this, but he have literally gave so many clues about so many things. So China, why here China is mentioned? Because the dance is done in China. It is a traditional dance of China, and also China is connected with the 8th stargate, 8D stargate, which is the Orion Stargate. Okay, so how, I don't know, divine is is helping these directors make the movies, but yeah, it is for the help of those starseeds who are awakening. So if there is any Chinese who is listening to this, you have to definitely, I think, watch this with the help of subtitles, or I don't know, you have to understand this. Okay, you have to understand this. So now this sound dance is performed, and also there will be a painting of the Arundhati, and she's also a warrior. She learns the war. She learns how to fight with the sword fighting. She learns all the extracurricular activities like dance, painting, and sword fighting, and all these things she will learn. So I'll not tell the entire movie. You can watch the things in the movie, but whatever I have while writing while watching the movie, I have made my own notes. For every movie I make my own notes, what all the important points which are there. Only that point I'll discuss. Rest of the things you can listen to, you can watch in the movie. So that guy, the villain, will be very, very lusty. and because of that he have the dance teacher who is the dance teacher of Arundhati. He will rape that dance teacher also. After that Arundhati will be very serious about this, because he was already very much lusty and all this. He always with the girls and all these things, but she keeps on forgiving him, because he is the brother-in-law of her. That's the reason why she keeps on forgiving him. But then one day comes where the dance teacher is also was sacrificed because of him. So that during that time she will be very angry. Now Arundhati will be very angry that she will not now she will not spare him. So the situation will come that she will not spare him anymore, because he is doing so many dirty works, right, like that. So then he will be the Arundhati will find out the like solution for this. How, what can we do? He will be already killed, but then his soul is not liberated. He's stuck in that same palace only. So what Arundhati will discuss with the pandits and all those people, and then she will create a samadhi for him in that palace only. And when she creates a samadhi for him in that palace, she will make sure that his samadhi will be covered with the Durga yantra and Gayatri yantra, and she does Chandi homam and Rudra homam and all these things she will perform, so that that soul will be there inside that, and he is a very dark energy, and he does shouldn't have to be coming out. So that's the reason why Arundhati makes sure that he will be in that place only, and he doesn't come out in any circumstances. So that's the reason why she keeps all the yantras there, and she performs Rudra Homa and all these things. And then people will be calling her Jejamma. Okay, she will be calling her Jejamma. And in like a Telugu culture, if somebody is very old, like a grandmother kind of a personality, we call them Jejamma. Like in olden days, we used to call them like Jejamma, like that. And Jejamma. And then what will happen is, then the next generation, so when she will make sure that how this guy can be killed. So again she will, when she will perform all those things, and then later certain kind of a disturbances will happen in the kingdom, where because he is his soul is present there only, and he's a very negative soul, and he learns black magic and all those things, and already, and he's a very very dirty and negative soul. So the entire kingdom is filled with a disease, airborne disease. And this airborne disease will spread in the entire kingdom, and all the people will fall sick and ill. So all the people in the kingdom, they'll leave that kingdom, because everybody is going sick, because of his soul is there in that kingdom only, and from that soul some bad smell is emitting, and that entire smell is polluting the entire air, and whatever the entire kingdom is polluted with the dirty energy or negative energy of that soul. So it will be like a spread in the entire kingdom, and all the people will leave that kingdom, because most of the people are already dying. So there will be very less people who are left over, and the entire kingdom soon they will be become empty, because all the people are already dying because of the negative energy which is spreading in the form of air. So all the people will die. So when all these things are happening, all these problems are happening in the kingdom, what she will do is, she'll go to the priests and the people who are like a having high divine energy, and they will say that you have to perform something, you have to sacrifice your own self, and with your DNA only you can kill him. So like that they will perform some puja and all those things, and for that she have to sacrifice herself. And then later when the time comes, like you only will be born again, so to kill him, like that they will say something. And you can, I think it's been so long, I have already forgot half of the story, but you can watch it in the like a movie. Okay, so when she'll be like then the next generation, she will already say, she'll not say to her family members that I'm doing this kind of a thing, I'm sacrificing myself for to kill that villain, but she will say to her family members that I am going on a Tirth Yatra. So same like me only, there will be another baby girl who will be born in this family, so treat her just like me, give her all the respect and all the things which is needed for her, and treat her the same way you treat me, like that she will say. And then she will also say that she is my amsha, she is born with my DNA, something like that, she is born with my energy, and all those things she will say. And then the things will change, and they will, now the present generation will come, and the present generation, this again the same girl will be born who is just looking like Arundhati, and everybody will give her so much of respect and all these things. And again this girl, when she will have to get married, and she likes one guy, and this villain will start troubling him in the form of energy only. He will start troubling this younger generation girl, who is the actual actress, who is Anushka Shetty. And she will not understand what to do now, and she'll be very much scared, because now in the present generation she's not like Arundhati Jejamma, who is there. Jejamma is like a warrior, and she knows a lot of things, and she have fought a lot of things, and she's like a warrior, and she know how to balance the kingdom and all those things. Now in the present generation there is no kingdom. There are like royal people who have like a have that zamindari things and from the lineage, but then now they are like all normal people, and she doesn't understand what to do, and she'll feel very scary because of the experiences, because of the negative experiences which are coming to her. So what she will do is she will try to figure out find out the solutions for all the things, and then she will go near the painting of unknowingly she will go near the she'll go, get into the kingdom where Arundhati used to live, and she'll see a painting. In that painting, Arundhati will be there, and suddenly when she was seeing a painting, and she'll get the divine activations, and there'll be also a letter in that. So what is written in that letter? So she will say, Jejamma nee anta dhairyam ledu. She will say like, Jejamma, I don't have your courage just like you, like that. And so the voice over will come like, gatamloki elli ఆలోచించు, సృష్టి చివర్లోకి elli ఆలోచించు, like that she will say. It means that you have to go back to the past and think, and you have to go to the edge of the universe and think, and then only you will get the answers for all the questions you want to know. Okay. And also she will have a letter, and in that letter she will read that letter. As soon as she reads that letter, she will remember everything. Okay, she will remember everything. um, she will write in that letter. I'll tell you what is written. She painted herself before going. Okay, she Jejamma paints herself before going, and in that painting is the activation, and also the letter is the activation for the present girl. Okay, present Anushka Shetty. So she will say she will say, so she will have some shasanam written. Okay, in olden days, the queens and kings are there, right? They will write a shasanam. They like a shasana means they will write something which is like which should be obeyed. So that is the letter of the kings and queens, which is written as a shasanam in olden days. Okay, so she will be reading that letter, and I'm just seeing what is written in the letter. జరిగింది నేను గుర్తు తెచ్చుకోవడానికి నేను రాసుకున్న జన్మ శాసనం ఇది. Okay, so like that she will write in the shasanam. Okay, in that she will say that whatever has happened. So in order to remember that, I have written this janma shasanam for myself. So she's written the letter to herself only, to her next generation. Whenever she'll be born again, she has written the letter to herself, so that she can remember what all has happened in the past. In the past, what all has happened, she can remember that, and now she in the present she can take actions for that. So all these things will be happening, and then there'll be she'll create some kind of a weapon out of her own body. Out of her own body she'll create one weapon. She like a Jejamma creates one weapon out of her own body, and then she will read the present day Anushka Shetty, who is the next reincarnation of the Jejamma, will read that entire letter, and she will try to kill the whoever villain is there. Even he doesn't have a physical body, but he still have that energetic astral body, whatever it is. So she wants to end that completely. Whatever the story which is left incomplete, she wants to finish that story forever, and for that she is again be reincarnating, and so that she can finish that entire story which she left back. So now in the previous generation she has created a weapon, right? Well, all the who are people who are there who helped her to create that weapon, and then she tries to figure out that weapon, where that weapon is. In that between, she will also go to a place where a Muslim place, where that scene is also like a very goosebumps kind of a scene. Do watch that scene where she will go there, and so that she can hide from that villain. But even after doing so many things, she will like pour vibhuti on that also, but the villain will like pour water so that vibhuti will be erased. And then he enters into that place, and she'll be very much scared, and she doesn't understand what to do. But he will get injured because of all the words of the written in the Urdu, because that is a very sacred place, and that's the reason why he has his astral body will be burnt because of that. And that scene is like a real goosebumps kind of a scene. So do watch that scene. And then when all these things happen, so she will find out that weapon also, and when that weapon will be drenched with her own blood, she'll try to kill that villain with that weapon, but still nothing will happen. But when the moment that weapon will be drenched with her own blood, then she'll be able to kill the villain and end the story forever, like that. So this blood and weapon and all these things is her DNA. So her DNA is the thing which is actually ending this negativity. So this is the story, which is actually the story of Arundhati, which is somehow, somewhere, tells about killing the negativity, and also talking about the ancestral lineage. How? So this is not just an average ancestral lineage. This is like ascended master ancestral lineage, where the DNA codes are carried from the ascended master ancestor to the next generations, who have to remember themselves, and who have to remember the purpose of what kind of a purpose they have. So they have, so whatever the things which are connected with them, it is passing on to them through their DNA. So it's not the biological DNA, it is the soul DNA. So whoever is belonging to whatever kind of ascended master, so they are connecting with their, if they connect with the soul DNA, just like her Anushka Shetty, they will be able to connect with their ascended master, and they'll be able to know what kind of purpose they have, and why they are born, and what is the reason for their birth. So this was all about the Orion Stargate. If you have to heal anything from this, heal those things. If you have to learn anything from this, learn. If you want to have any kind of a wisdom from this, take a wisdom. If you want to, whatever you want to, like, whatever you have to understand from this, you will understand definitely. And whoever needs this kind of information, they will definitely, this video will definitely reach to them. So this is very important movie, and this movie is not just a movie, it explains and it teaches so many things. When you watch the movie, you will understand. So this is all about the Orion Stargate, and also the connection with the Ramayana, and also the Arundhati movie. So the director who have done this movie is like a brilliant. It's not just him who is doing it. It's a divine who is utilizing him as a vessel in making this movie. So the director is also a very special director. About him also I will talk, because whatever movies he have made, all the movies which he have made are telling the history. It's not just the earth history, but it's the history of the multiverse. So he's the director, Kodi Ramakrishna, who have done this movie. So he's not just a director, he's I think he's also a star seed. I don't know if he is no more. So I don't know in his lifetime he knew about it or not. Maybe because in those generations people don't never used to talk about star seeds and all these things openly. Maybe I feel the star seeds have always come, and they are in every generation. So they are in every generation, whether they're talking about it or not. Even though they know about it or not, I don't know. But now we are talking about all those things openly. But in previous generations, they did not used to talk about this much. But they are star seeds in every generation, and every time these star seeds, they do something very unique for the humanity. They are like eye openers for the humanity. So he have done this movie, not just this movie, he has done so many movies. So some of the movies I've already mentioned in my channel. So many movies which I've talked about in my channel are the movies which is directed by the director Kodi Ramakrishna. One movie is there which is Avatara movie, which is the which explains the story about the Tara and Earth, and also it is connected with the Tenli Stargate. It is connected with so many things. Okay, it is connected with the cosmic egg, it is connected with the solar egg, lunar egg, and cosmic egg, all these things. So it is specifically connected with this Tara. Okay, Tara energy, planet Tara energy. So if you did not listen to my Earth's ascension video, where I have explained about the different types of Earths. Now this is Earth we are living in, right? So in the future Earth is Tara, and the Tara's future is Gaia. Like that I've explained in my entire video, which I made in 2 parts. If you want to listen about that, you go listen about that. So Kodi Ramakrishna is not just you. If you have time and if you want to watch, or if you are some Telugu person, see all the movies of Kodi Ramakrishna, because all his movies are very important. As soon as I got awakened, I noticed a pattern where all the things which are there in the history, on which movies are made. Most of the movies are done by director Kodi Ramakrishna. It's not just some kind of a synchronicity. It's not just a coincidence. It's because the divine mother used him as a vessel to deliver these movies to the 3D world. So that's how Divine Mother have acted. He, in his interviews, he talked about how come he have made such. I like after my awakening, I happened to listen to one of his interview because I wanted to understand his mindset. How come he's able to the things which we are understanding by meditating a lot, by awakening a lot, and he's just like he's nicely, very nicely explaining all those things in the movies. So I wanted to understand his mind. I wanted to understand how he's able to do it. So I was like going back to previously, I was watching one of his interviews. So I wanted to know how he's making those kind of a movies, which is actually the universal facts, which is connected to so many stargates, which is connected to the ascension journey. So in that he says that he said once like it is Divine Mother and all. He mentioned about the Divine Mother, but he did not explain like how we talk about the ascension and Divine Mother, how Divine Mother uses us as a vessel. He did not talk like that, but he indirectly have told like you should have blessings of the goddess also, like you should have bhakti also, and also you should do the 3D things also. He talked in normal human way, but then after watching his interview, I understood what all I need to understand, that Divine Mother actually is have used him as a vessel, and he delivered a lot of movies which will explain about ascension journey in a very, very nice manner. So if you are somebody who understands Telugu, who can watch Telugu movies or Telugu dubbed movies in Hindi, do watch all his movies which is connected to the Divine Mother specifically. They are awesome movies. He literally told so many things about the ascension and also the Divine Mother in his movies. So not only this, I'll talk about some other movies which are very important in the ascension journey. Till then, you can watch Arundhati movie and you can continue on your ascension journey. So thank you so much for tuning in. Shri Rama Raksha Sarva Jagat Raksha Shri Mata Namaha.